In space, no one can hear you complain about megapixels. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET update. The Curiosity Mars rover was a $2.5 billion project and a technological feat. But as images come in from the rover, everyone's buzzing about how the camera is just 2 megapixels. Why would NASA send up a camera that's not even as good as the one on my phone? Well, there's quite a few factors. For starters, the designs were proposed in 2004, when 2 megapixels and 8 gigs of flash memory sounded pretty good. Then it had to go through lots of tests to see if it could handle the Martian environment, because you don't just switch a camera midway and redo all that expensive testing. And then there's the issue of data. More megapixels, the larger the file, and that makes it harder to send back to Earth. Plus, the computers have to transmit other data to NASA besides those pretty pictures. But don't you pout, they'll still be getting some great images. Since everything is so still on the surface, it can easily stitch together clear panoramic shots. As the juicy courtroom battle between Apple and Samsung continues, CNET has learned that Google has been quietly helping out Samsung. Google has kept a low profile in this fight over patents and accusations of copying designs, but Google has not abandoned its popular Android partner. Google has coordinated with Samsung over legal strategies, with advice, doing some legwork, and for searching for prior evidence. You've been hearing about NASA's successes with the Mars rover, but NASA also made news for a failure. The Morpheus lander crashed and caught on fire during an experimental launch. Morpheus is a vertical takeoff and landing spacecraft. It's designed to land 1,000 pounds of cargo on the moon. But back to test she goes. You win some, you lose some. If you're used to the term Metro as a way to describing the new look of the block-style interfaces in Windows, well, time to drop that term, because Microsoft will no longer describe something as having a Metro design because it's clashing with a European partner that just also happens to have Metro in its name. So it's just Windows 8, no fancy little terms, just keeping it simple. And how about we end the show with a super cute attack? The Angry Birds franchise is teasing us with a new bird character. This time, it's a little pink sweetheart that blows bubbles. But even when she gets angry, it's adorable rage. Rovio is keeping quiet, though, on when she'll make her game debut. That's your tech news update, but if you crave more details, just pop on by the blog, cnet.com/update, and there you can also sign up for our newsletter to keep you in the loop. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.